Yes, so I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update on Cody Gakpo. So, if y'all haven't already known, Cody Gakpo will be joining Liverpool for a deal of about 35 to 45 million from PSV to Liverpool. Manchester, so if you have not seen like the video I posted earlier, but he was the top target for Manchester United, but we came in at the last minute. The official bid was sent out on Boxing Day right after the Aston Villa match. An hour later, we get the here we go from Fabrizio Romano, and Cody Gakpo will be joining Liverpool. And so this is coming out from Sky Sports today, I think, saying that Gakpo has arrived in England on Wednesday to complete his medical. And hold on, I'm not sure, but yeah, all I know is that he is in England at the moment. He is trying to complete his medical, and if they can, Liverpool will try to get the transfer done on, I think, the 1st of January, because the transfer window opens then. They're trying to play him for. They're trying to get the deal done so that he can play on Monday against Brentford. So, yeah. And yeah, so Gakpo stock, yada yada yada. So the transfer and so I'm also gonna give you my thoughts on why signing Gakpo was I think a bold and good idea for Klopp to make to strengthen the squad. And yeah, so it was a brilliant signing and decision from Klopp to make the bid for Cody Gakpo, following the long-term injuries to Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota for a few months. I think it is a great deal, but we did not see this coming. Just at the last minute, rumors were hovering around. Only on Monday night, or maybe even before that, I think there were rumors hovering around that we were heavily linked with Gakpo. But mainly Gakpo was heavily linked with Manchester United. But the thing is, Ten Hag already expressed the view that he wanted someone like Gakpo, but then Gakpo, I don't know how you say it, but yeah, anyways, Gakpo. But then they never really submitted a bid, and that's why Liverpool tried to come in early, tried to get a deal done, and we did at the last minute. So my understanding is the transfer window opens this Sunday, January 1st, New Year's, for clubs in England and Scotland, and if all the necessary paperwork is completed, then Gakpo could be in line for a Liverpool debut on January 2nd, up against Brentford. But Premier League rules require completed documents by midday of the last working day before a match. This season, January 1st and January 2nd are considered working days, so we could be seeing Cody Gakpo sooner or later at Liverpool. Hopefully, if all goes well with his medical, if all the paperwork is done, we could be seeing him on January 1st. The deal done, probably posted on the Twitter page of Liverpool or on their Instagram page as well. But yeah, hopefully we can get him in we can get the deal done by January 1st, and he will feature in our debut up against Brentford, hopefully starting as well. Yeah, okay, and so also another reason why I think Gakpo is the best signing for the moment up until the end of the season is because, obviously, as I said before, Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota are out for quite some time, probably up until February. And Gakpo, this was not even a last minute signing, but it was an early signing even before the transfer window is open. And I think he is, because Klopp has already highlighted that he likes something like versatility, and that is what Cody Gakpo is all about. He is all about versatility. His main position, he definitely likes to play down the left a lot, which is actually what we have been struggling with, those players down the left. But now that we've got him, I think he can provide even more for us. The fact that we have him right now, he could provide even more, and also he can play down on the right, and he can also play up top as a striker. Pace and drive, running in off the flank, power and precision in his shooting. creativity as the Eredivisie's top chance creator as well. Skill and speed with his dribbling aerial threat, as he showed against Senegal, because I actually watched that game and I thought he was absolutely brilliant. That first goal that he scored, what a brilliant header. I feel like he's like that versatile attacking player on the wing that can actually score headers, because he is quite tall. I think he's like about around 6'2", 6'4". Yeah, he really honestly, Gakpo is the ideal signing for Liverpool. He has all the attributes required of a modern forward and after his perfect treble at the World Cup, had clubs across Europe scrambling for his signature before Liverpool won the race. Yeah, and also a bit of an update on Enzo Fernandez as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that he could look for a January move if his release clause is activated. So, is it mindful or rightful of Liverpool to activate that release clause? Would they be willing to? Should we be willing to activate Enzo Fernandez's release clause in the January transfer window? I'm gonna say no, because I think Enzo Fernandez, he's just joined Benfica this summer, so I don't think Benfica are gonna let him go unless his release clause is activated. But I think Liverpool should wait in the summer, but we definitely need to look for a permanent midfielder until the end of the season to have that depth in our squad, like someone who's a bit more experienced, not old, maybe a bit young, around 20, 25, would be good. And I think the only good midfielder that could come in at the moment is Sofian Amrabat, although his contract ends at the end of the season, or maybe someone like Moise Caicedo, but I don't know, we'll see. But we definitely, our top priority in the January transfer window is definitely going to be that midfielder role. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.